that job. It's nice. It really is.
I think it is time, Master People, for you to introduce these fine people to the crew you've assembled. I think we put all their minds at ease to know who was taking care of them for the duration of the cruise.
The what? Oh, the cruise! Oh, the cruise! Because we're talking about the cruise, because we're not pirates. Okay, so, let me introduce you to the crew of the fantabulous Salty Dog. Cruise lines? Cruise lines, yes. It's a work in progress, of course. Our captain, our fair and balanced captain, Captain Cedric Mandible. A veteran naval officer. A veteran naval officer, a commander at many naval engagements.
And even a few shotgun weddings, Chesapeake.
Captain Mandible is exactly the man of integrity and strength and courage that you need to guide the ship on board this cruise.
Integrity, huh?
Indeed.
I will be the judge of that. Captain, I have a question for you. What would you do if you caught a crew member stealing from a passenger?
Okay.
Why, I would fire him.
Really? And how would you go about doing that?
Well, very diplomatically, of course. Say this one here was the alleged thief. This man right here, yes. Right here.
Very well.
Stand right there.
All right. He's the alleged thief. How would you fire him?
Like this. Right! She fired.
That's subtle.
Yeah, I'm telling you. We are.
A good effort, too.
That is, hey, it's not acting, it's all video. Really? Like the Jersey Shore.
Oh.
Well, I think it's a good time to introduce us to the ship's doctor. We have a doctor here, yes. Of course, Dr. Iris B. Smitten. PhD, MD, DDS, RSVP, LMNOP, Xbox 360, PS3. Doctor.
Yes, I am the ship's doctor.
That's all right. That's okay.
I'm the ship's doctor, and if you want to see how good I really am, stop on my couch. I have a special for all of our female passengers. Free jinx removal with every visitor. I'll use my special instrument. Guaranteed to remove the jinx, special vaccine, all spray. And I take many different forms of paper.
Yeah, doctor, I believe you have your first patient here.
Where? Oh. What do you want me to do?
Oh, I don't know. Heal him?
Hey, for what?
All right. I guess I can do that.
There you go.
Okay.
No, I'm good. Thanks.
So, we have a trigger happy captain. And an over-amorous doctor. So,
Putting mildly. Yeah.
well, who's next?
Well, allow me to introduce you to our ship's navigator, Rasta Ferryman. Rasta!
Yes, Daniel. I heard you, but
That's your ship's navigator? He couldn't even find you.
Oh no, it's the acoustics in the hall. It plays hell with the sound waves.
besides, man, I knew where he was. Look. Right here, man. Right here.
So, what do I call you? Rasta or Mr. Ferryman?
Oh, I answered the boatman.
You answered a boatman, but I thought your name was Ferryman.
It is, man. It's Rasta Ferryman. I answered both of those, Hey, and I would really like to say, man, that I am completely happy to be here. Germany.
Yeah, man.
We're not in Germany.
He's just messing with you. He knows where we are, don't you, Rasta?
You know I can't read, man.
Damn public school student. Look at It's England.
What? England. Oh, yes, man. Yes. England, like Mary
merry old England like pip pip cheerio. You know?
All right, so I trust you used the latest navigational techniques to find your way. I mean, you use the stars. Do you use the astrolabe?
No, man, I ain't got no lab. Kind of.
Then perhaps you take a compass.
No, I did that before the voyage, man.
Well, if you don't use any navigational aids to guide you, how is it?
Oh, I do, man. I do.
You do?
Oh, of course I do, man. Look, I use GPS, man. It's all the rage, man. All the rage. All the good navigators use GPS, man.
Mostly south of the equator, of course.
Well, what does GPS stand for?
Oh, man, are you ready for this one?
Yes.
Look, are you ready, man?
I'm ready, man.
Here we go. GPS, man. Ganja positioning system, man. You know what I do? I take these papers, right?
Yes.
I roll them up. Sometimes I take some fire. It's not sometimes. It's all the time, man. It's all the time. And I light this. You know what I can see, man?
What?
The stars. You know what else I can see, man?
What?
Do you know what else I can see, man?
What else can you see?
I can see my house from Russia, man.
That is amazing. I have to try this.
Maybe now's not quite the time there, Seymour. I don't think really now's a good time to try that.
It's always a good time.
My father always used to say, once tried, no regrets.
Yes. Did he really? My father said the same thing. Isn't that weird?
Totally uncanny, my sweet. Oh, but it's just a coincidence.
Lord Seymour, I have one more person that I want to introduce you to, of course.
Of course.
Our ship's morale officer. Mary Hooker.
Perhaps, Lord, I would like to do everything in my power to make your cruise as pleasurable as possible.
Did I miss the joke?
Nay, it just seems like the crew likes to jest about my last name.
Hooker, what's wrong with it?
Well, nothing. Well, my people come from a long line that likes to go up into the hills to keep the flocks in line.
Yeah.
But wait, wouldn't that make you Mary Shepherd?
You just don't get it, do you, Lord Seymour?
Apparently not.
Well, suffice to say that you and your friends decide to fund our cruise. I will do everything in my power to make it enjoyable for you.
Well, I, for one, would love to go to Paris. The city of love. Oh, my love.
Dear Lady Ophelia, we can't go to Paris.
No Paris?
No Paris.
How about Venice? I would love to see Venice.
Venice?
No, man, we can't go to Venice either, man.
What about Plymouth?
A giant city. No, it's just a rock.
Ladies, I'm sorry. We're not even allowed to go to Bridgeport, Connecticut.
That's a step down. Wait, if we can't go to all these cities, what's the reason for this?
Well, you see, it's Dr. Smitten. He has a bit of a reputation, if you know what I mean.
I'm sorry, I don't. Perhaps someone would like to fill me in about this.
We're to do more than fill you in, sir. You see, we used to sail to London. There we put ashore. We used to sail to London. We did, but we don't anymore. A woman asked Imus for hardware.
We had some of that on board.
A hammer she wanted.
Naylor, I did.
That's why we don't go there no more. That's why we don't go there no more.
We used to sail to Plymouth, and there we put ashore. We used to sail to Plymouth. We did, but we don't anymore. A woman asked Imus for sweetbreads.
We had some of that on board.
A cake she wanted.
Later, I did.
That's why we don't go there no more. No more. That's why we don't go there no more.
We used to go to Paris, man. And then we put ashore. We used to go to Paris. We did, but we don't anymore. A woman asked Imus for textiles.
We have some of those on board.
Silk she wanted.
Felt her I did.
That's why we don't go there no more, no more. That's why we don't go there no more.
We used to sail to Venice, and there we put ashore. We used to sail to Venice. We did, but we don't anymore. A woman asked items for flowers.
We had some of those on board.
A rose she wanted.
Prick her I did.
That's why we don't go there no more, no more. That's why we don't go there no more. Listen, we used to sail to Dublin, and there we put ashore. We used to sail to Dublin. We did, but we don't anymore. A woman asked us for whiskey.
We had some on board.
Liquor she wanted.
I bought her a drink.
The floor, and that's face down on the floor. That's why we don't go there no more, no more. That's why we don't go there no more.
Well, now that we're aware of all the places we cannot go, let's say we liven up this place a little bit and bring on the next course of the banquet. It's time for the big course!
Thank the stars! I've been waiting for those wondrous ribs all day long.
Actually, Captain, I believe the next course was the chicken.
Chicken?
But we had our silver ribs. We're open now.
Wait, I know a way we can solve this. With the shit off!
That's one way of doing it. That's good. Okay, that come back around. Or we could do it the pirate way.
What's the pirate way? I guess that means bring out the ribs!
Huzzah!